Hey guys, I just wanted to make a video real quick addressing something that I have seen a little bit more of lately, especially with the new athletes coming on to Rise Athletic Performance. So we ask you guys to track your food, track your macros. And so what I've kind of been seeing lately is on some of the food logs that my athletes send me, they're using tablespoons and cups for certain measurements, which in the normal world is not wrong. We all have these in our kitchen. We've all been using them our whole lives. But for what we're doing for physique athletes and even my lifestyle athletes, I know some of the other coaches as well, we prefer you guys to use a food scale for everything. And so you're going to go by ounces and grams on your food scale instead of using cups and tablespoons. We want to make sure that you're measuring the weight of things and not the volume of things, because volume can be so variable. All right, and I'll show you an example. So oatmeal, a lot of us eat this every day, sometimes twice a day. And if you're going by the serving size, which is half a cup is supposed to be 40 grams, depending on who is putting that half a cup in the oatmeal jar, your half a cup is going to look different. All right, so for me, let's see what I get here. Now, this half a cup, this looks like half a cup to me. Probably to a lot of you guys too. Not rounded, just kind of flat on the top, half a cup. Let's see how many grams it actually is, okay? Oh, that's 56 grams. So that is supposed to be 40 grams, but my half cup is 56 grams. So if you do that every day, sometimes twice a day, you're getting so many more carbs than you think you are. And over time, that's going to translate to a lot. So let's make sure that we're accurate with that. All right, so 40 grams and half a cup are not going to be the same thing. So even this is too much. This is not even half a cup. Like, this is 45 grams. That's still too much. So these are not reliable, not optimal, not accurate. All right, so let's use a food scale. Another thing, peanut butter, as far as tablespoons go. So I know a lot of us love peanut butter and we get a little carried away with it. So let's see, and it's easily done, okay? So a serving size of peanut butter is 2 tablespoons, is supposed to be 32 grams. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon, which should be 16 grams, right? So we're going to measure this, zero it out, make sure that we get an accurate measurement. Okay, so I'm going to do what I think a tablespoon is. Now, as a peanut butter lover, my tablespoon might be a little bit more than a normal person's. So this looks about right. 1 tablespoon, a little bit more on the sides. Let's get that off. Looks right. Okay, let's see how much it actually is. 21 grams. So 16 versus 21 grams doesn't seem like a lot to a normal person, but to us, that's going to translate to a lot more fat than you think you're getting, okay? And we want to avoid that, especially if you're doing this 2 or 3 times a day, okay? That's going to just be, that's macros that are unaccounted for. And for us as coaches, what you're putting down on your macro tracker and sending to us, that's all we have to go on. We don't know if you're using rounded tablespoons or rounded cups or not quite enough, or, we don't want that big variability there. We need accuracy to really make the best decisions for you guys as far as what to change on your nutrition plan, if your macros should go up or down, or if you're gaining fat, but you shouldn't be. As far as your calories go, this might be why. If you've been using tablespoons and cups for a long time and you're putting on a little bit more fat than you think you should be, you're probably getting more calories than you think you're getting, just because you're measuring with volume and not weight. So go buy a food scale if you don't have one. I got mine on Amazon. Walmart has them, Target has them. They're not hard to get. They're like $10 to $15. But it's going to save you a lot of headache later on if you find that you have been overeating the whole time, okay? So we at Rise like to explain to you why we ask you to do certain things. This is why. just because we want accuracy. We want you guys to do things optimally. Okay. So I hope that helps some of you who are just starting out, or even you guys who might not have understood why we ask you to use grams or ounces. This is a good example. So, all right. Hope you guys have a good day. Thanks.